Need to be taking photos. Step outside, sir.
I think
you.
another setting.
Oh, just 1 second. Who's taking photos?
This gentleman right here, sir.
Excuse me, could you all divide a little bit? Who are you?
My name is Gibbs.
All right, and why are you taking photos in the court?
I'm sorry, I shouldn't have been.
No, my question is not, I'm sorry. My question is, why are you taking photos in court? All right. Court is calling 2022 CR 8119, State of Texas versus Jesus Eduardo Martinez Cantu. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Travis Bankston, State of Texas.
Defense?
Robert Maurer for defendant, Your Honor.
And are you Jesus Eduardo Martinez Cantu?
See.
Yes.
All right, we do have an interpreter here. If you could raise your right hand, do you solemnly swear affirm you will faithfully translate from English into Spanish and Spanish into English, so help you God?
I do, Your Honor.
All right, you can lower your hand if you'll state your name for the record.
Arlene Abrams, license number 2081.
All right. Have both parties had a chance to review the PSI report, state?
Yes, Your Honor.
Defense?
Yes.
Any objections to the PSI report, state?
No objections.
Defense?
No, Judge, just argument.
According to the plea bargaining agreement, punishment is to be assessed at a cap of 10 years in the prison, and the state is remaining silent on your application. However, the state does reserve the right to speak to any factual issues. Defense, you may proceed.
Yeah, Judge, if I could correct one thing. I did want to make a clarification. The page 2 shows 3 arrests for the defendant. There's actually only one. The second and third charges, one was created in error and one was rejected as extraneous offense. I think it was more of a clerical issue. But speaking to the instant offense, my client engaged in a consensual sexual relationship with a girl who had told him she was 17. She was not. Obviously, the big issue is his actions have affected him and essentially harmed his family. The court had appointed an immigration lawyer on this case, and whether he gets probation or deferred, or whether he gets TDC, he's going to be deported. The only issue is a question of when. And obviously, my client's aware he broke the law, and he is willing to accept the consequences. His wife is actually present, which surprisingly enough, and she's supportive. She doesn't feel comfortable testifying. She doesn't speak English either. But I did talk with her through the court, through the translator, about what was happening. They have 2 children together who are going to be affected and harmed by his actions, but that's the consequences of his decision, and he understands that. I would ask the court to consider granting him deferred so he can be deported right away and attempt to at least support the family from Mexico. I'm not aware of their immigration status. That's not part of my job. And if the court does not feel it's appropriate to grant him deferred, I'd ask the court to sentence him as low as possible based upon the facts, and give him credit for the time served so he can try to get out as soon as possible, and get back to Mexico and try to support his family.
All right. Anything you wish to say, Mr. Cantu?
No.
No.
You're sure?
See.
Yes.
Judge, I talked to him. He didn't feel comfortable saying anything.
Okay. All right. I always review everything, and I did review the PSI report. I did review the stipulations that were entered into. And I do note from reading the stipulations that the complainant states that she told you that she was 17. And my understanding is that the complainant was actually 16 and not 17.
Correct, Judge.
And I do note that the state has not had any contact with the complainant for a long time, or with the complainant's mother. Then finally, the state was able to reach the complainant's mother again. But according to the PSI report, there has been no response.
That's my understanding as well, Judge.
All right, Mr. Cantu, the court is going to find you guilty. The court will sentence you to 2 years in the prison, give you credit for any time served. Chapter 62 registration is a lifetime registration. Do you understand?
Okay.
Okay,
No, do you understand?
I'll talk to him about it.
I understand.
I'll explain everything to him, Judge.
Showing you what's entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it and did you sign it?
Sí.
Yes,
Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand?
Sí, lo entiendo.
yes, I understand.
Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Sí, entiendo.
Yes, I
All right.
understand.
And as a part of your sentence as well, the court will order that there's to be no re-entry into the United States unless it's done legally. Do you understand?
Sí, entiendo.
Yes, I understand.
All right. Is there anything else?
Nothing further from the state.
Not from defense, Judge.
All right. We can go off the record. Mr. Cantu, you would not be in this situation if you would have been faithful to your wife. And you have to ask yourself, is this 2 years worth what you did? And because the way the law is written, I would always tell my clients, these are basically statutory. Either you did it or you didn't do it. There is no excuses. The law is the law. And the law says if somebody is under the age of 17, you cannot engage in this conduct. Doesn't matter if they told you they were 17 or 18, or they look like they're 17 or 18 or 19. I tell my students that all the time, and that goes for the females as well. Doesn't matter if the boy, the girl tells you they're 17, 18, or 19, or they look 17, 18, 19, or if they're at the club. If they are underage and you engage in contact with them of this nature, it's illegal. You understand?
Sí, lo entiendo.
All right, so look to you.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. Do you need me to sign anything?
Yes, please, Your Honor.
Court is calling 2015 CR 1686A, State of Texas versus Selena Ann Pettis. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Hank Wilkins for the state.
Defense?
Brad Thornton for defense.
And are you Selena Ann Pettis?
Yes, ma'am.
Showing you what's entitled motion to enter adjudication of guilt and revoke community supervision, and state's motion to supplement pending motion to enter adjudication of guilt and revoke community supervision. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you the same Selena Ann Pettis who was placed on deferred adjudication in 2015 CR 1686A for the offense of possession with intent to deliver a controlled substance, penalty group 1, 4 grams to 200 grams on August 31st, 2015 for a period of 5 years? Is that you?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, state.
Violated condition number 5. In Bexar County, Texas, the defendant Selena Ann Perez did then and there fail to report to the supervision officer for the months of February, March, and April 2019 in violation of condition number 5.
Is that true or not true?
That is true.
And Your Honor, we waive and abandon the other violations.
Any objection?
No objection.
Did you understand by pleading true to violation of condition number 5, the court could find it true, grant the motion, find you guilty, and sentence you up to life in prison and up to $10,000 fine?
Yes, ma'am. I understand.
Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition number 5?
Yes, ma'am.
Court's going to find violation of condition number 5 true. Counsel, I need you to fill out the trial court certification of defendant's rights to appeal form.
Sorry about
Oh, no problem. All right, is there a proposed agreement?
There is, Your Honor. We are asking you to find the defendant guilty, and the state will take into consideration cause number NM 720021 and sentence the defendant to 5 years TDC.
All right, cause number 720021.
Yes,
What is that charge?
That's possession in a possessing a prohibited substance in a correctional facility.
Are you asking the court to follow this agreement?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you waiving your right to appeal?
Yes, ma'am.
In defense, is this the agreement?
it is.
All right, could you raise your right hand for me, please? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, ma'am.
You can lower your hand, state your name for the record.
Selena Bettis.
All right. Why are you not reporting for probation?
I just had some, my children, my daughter had a baby and I had to help her because of,
How does that exclude you from being able to pick up the phone and report to probation?
I made a mistake, ma'am. I understand that I made a mistake. That's why I'm willing to.
Nope, you didn't make a mistake. You made a choice. Let me explain to you what's the difference between a mistake and a choice. Let's say I come to court. I have a black umbrella because it's raining outside. I know it's going to rain outside. The person sitting next to me has a black umbrella. And when I leave the court, I grab my umbrella because I know it's raining outside. I go outside. I open the umbrella to protect myself from the rain. And I look underneath the umbrella and my initials are not there. That's a mistake. I mistakenly took the wrong black umbrella. Let me tell you what a choice is. I don't know it's going to rain. My mom hasn't called me and said, Stephanie, it's going to rain. Be sure to take your umbrella. And I. Yes.
Sorry, I'm scared. I was scared at the time, same as I am right now.
Okay, you're whispering and I can't hear you.
I said I was scared at the time, same as I am right now.
Scared of what? You were supposed to report. So what are you afraid of with reporting?
Of being back here.
That makes no sense to me. If part of your conditions is for you to report, you report.
Yes.
So what is the fear of reporting?
I don't have a fear of reporting.
All right. All right. Is there anything else? Has she done anything on probation?
Done some, yes, ma'am.
What have you done?
I mean, I know it doesn't show like as far as the narcotics, but the classes, but I did do some of the classes. I did need to do the community service, which, I mean, of course, I know it's not an option at this point, but I was willing to do probation and whatever I needed to do.
So what classes are you saying you've done?
Just the Narcotics and Alcoholics Anonymous.
Oh, so you've done AA meetings.
Yes, ma'am.
Program. She's supposed to. The programs that were listed originally, no, none of those were completed.
Okay. All right. This is what the court is going to do. The court is finding violation of condition number 5 true. The court will find you guilty. The court will sentence you to 8 years in the prison and give you credit for any time served. And take in consideration night mag number 720021. If you would like, I would have you recommended for the therapeutic community. It doesn't increase the time that you're in custody, but they will be able to help you with any drug issues you say that you have. Would you like the court to refer you for that?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, and I'll ask for the therapeutic community. However, I have no jurisdiction to force them to place you in the therapeutic community, but they most definitely will not place you in the therapeutic community if you do not ask for it. All right. Going to show you what's entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
And did you sign it?
Yes.
You do have a limited right to appeal. That right to appeal is as it relates to the allegations in the motion, not the fact that you're on deferred adjudication. Do you understand?
Yes.
All right, we can go off the record. You're going to have to do better with your life. Otherwise, you're going to continue to be back here. All right. And I'm sorry, one more thing on the record. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you need to speak to an attorney. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, good luck to you. Do better.
Thank you.
Who's here on Davis, Villegas?
Present on that, Judge.
All right, and are you all ready to proceed?
No, Judge, I was going to ask the court to give us a little bit of time. I visited with my client along with probation and the state. There is some potential information that I need to try to gather from him and his family regarding illnesses that he was receiving treatment for that might have an impact on the disposition on this case. I was just asking for 2 weeks. Whatever the court feels is reasonable. It is our first setting. And like I said, I believe we'll be ready after that in terms of disposing of this case.
Norma,
Yes, ma'am.
on this case, can you put this for Monday?
Monday?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, ma'am.
Judge,
All right.
I'm gonna, I respectfully, Judge, I want to be at the family law conference all next week. So if we could do the Friday or Monday of the following week, I'd be very appreciative.
All right. Well, if you want to call the family and speak to them about what his issues are.
He was apparently involved in a shooting, Judge, and that was part of the reason why he had an inability to participate in some of the random drug testing. I was just going to try and see if I could get some of those records from his sister.
All right. When you say he was involved in a shooting, are you saying he was shot?
He was a victim. He was not a party.
Were the police called?
I believe so. I have to.
All right. So it's easy for the state to look that up. So state, you all want to look that up?
Yes, sir.
And people can Google. Everybody puts everything on Google now, and they'll be able to say that he was shot, and they'll be able to show what day he was shot. If he called the police.
The police were called, ma'am. I was rushed to SAMC. I was shot in my back. I was going to buy some cupcakes from the store. And
No, just 1 second. That's what I'm saying. It will be in the system.
Okay.
All right.
And the only other thing, Judge, is he does also want to have a little bit of time to consider those plea options or recommendations, I would say.
All right. So
So-
you can sit in the box and consider it, but they'll be able to look it up and see when you were shot. If you call the police and you're saying you call the police, it should be on Google and it should also be in their system. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Thank you.
Judge.
Who's here on Tamor McIntyre?
Good morning, Your Honor. John
Good morning.
Gilmore on behalf of Mr. McIntyre.
All right. So where are we on discovery?
Judge, just to let you know, there's a pretty much of a mountain of, there's 7 boxes.
Okay.
Of not necessarily all the case in chief, I guess, I mean, the actual event, but
Mhm.
there's several different, letters and other things, that, I've talked to Mr. Jerry Goldstein, that is part of the defense team
Mhm.
earlier or yesterday. I know he's out of town along with John Hunter, who's having his first child or second child, I believe,
Mhm.
or his wife is rather.
Okay.
And so I am in conference with them. So discovery is still not up to spec yet, so
Calm down, please.
I
Please be taking photos. Step outside, sir.
think
you.
another setting.
Oh, just 1 second. Who's taking photos?
This gentleman right here, sir.
Excuse me. Could you all divide a little bit? Who are you?
My name is Gabe.
All right. And why are you taking photos in the court?
I'm sorry, I shouldn't have been.
No, my question is not, I'm sorry. My question is, why are you taking photos in court?
I was just being foolish.
All right. And what's your full name?
My full name is Gabriel Gobert.
All right. Do you have any cases pending in this court?
I I prefer MTR. Court date.
Could somebody look him up and see if he has a motion to revoke?
He does. It's kind of Whitman's attorney.
All right.
Age 31 judge.
So who are you taking photo of without their permission?
Yeah, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have.
Erase
No.
it.
Who?
Nobody, I'm sorry.
No, you're going to show your phone to the deputy and you're going to erase that photo you took. Do you understand?
Yes.
Sorry about that. All right. So if I reset this for 60 days, is that enough time or do y'all need more time for discovery?
Well,
Here's the thing, ask for your hopes, wishes and dreams.
Yeah,
And then,
that's one thing.
And then we'll see where we're at.
Days I can confer with the defense team and get to where we probably need to get and have an answer to you in 60 days, Your Honor.
All right. See, I was going to give you guys 90 days, but since you say you only need 60.
Well, I
That's
know,
I profusely lie. My timeline, as Grover mentioned, I am terrible with timelines.
Yes. Okay.
and if it were Mr. Goldstein's choice, he would prefer the 90 days, but it's whatever the court would prefer. We did have a motion on file requesting 60 days. So that's perfectly fine with us, Your Honor.
All right. So this will come back in 60 days for discovery to make sure that everybody has their discovery and everybody's had a chance to review the discovery. Then the next step after that, in this court, I require everyone to make a plea offer. Whether or not you accept it or not, of course, is completely up to you. And then I give people plea deadline date. And then after that, it's jury trial date. So Ms. Ferguson, on McIntyre, if I can have a 60-day reset for discovery.
It'll be October 5th.
Information that my client provided me this morning. If the court needs to recall us on Monday, I will work around my schedule and make that happen. It would be nice if the court could give me to the following Monday, but again, I will do whatever the court needs to do. But in all fairness to my client, I feel that I have a due diligence duty to him to talk to his panel members to see what I can do with whatever amount of time the court gives me.
All right. And where is this CLE that you're taking?
It's the advanced family law, Judge. It's
I'm sorry?
here. It's advanced family law. It's going to be here at the Marriott, as it always is every year.
All
It
right.
starts on Monday at 9
At 9?
and it runs
If-
from Monday to Thursday.
Do you know when your break is there?
I think they do a short 15-minute break around 10:15. I haven't really looked at the calendar.
Because if you would like, I would allow you to do it by Zoom.
I mean, that's fine. Or I'll just come here and I'll run a little late, Judge. I'll be here at 9 sharp.
Okay.
And get it done. I mean, I don't want to delay anything for the court, and I know my client's in custody, so.
And that's my concern. He's in custody.
I know, Judge, and I understand. I mean, like I said, I'll do what I got to do.
All right. So we'll come back on Monday, the 7th. And if there's an issue, just let the court know.
I will, Judge.
All right, Ms. Ferguson. On Davis Villegas, we're going to come back on August 7th at 9 a.m.
Yes, ma'am. I appreciate
And
that,
counsel, if something happens where you decide you looked at the schedule and you want to do it during a break, just let us know.
Okay, Judge. I appreciate that.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, Judge. Can we be excused?
Yes, Norma,
Yes, ma'am.
because this was reduced to a misdemeanor, can you write up a reset form?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, we'll see you then.
Thanks, Judge. Appreciate it.
Yes, just hold on to it.
I already wrote it down.
Adis Hernandez Rivas.
That's why they have those, right?
I'm present for him.
Oh, bring him down.
You only speak Spanish? You need an interpreter?
Yes, just give us a second. Ask.
Have Wesley Crawford as well.
All right. Norma, can you call down an interpreter? An interpreter? And do you know, is your client a citizen or not?
He's not.
Do you need an immigration attorney as well? I mean, I know what the rules are with it, but probably would be best to just have one so they can prepare.
I can't ask for one. I don't believe that this trajectory is going to any type of plea at this point.
Okay. And Norma, he's going to need an immigration attorney.
I will call
All right, the interpreters usually get here about 5 minutes.
Right, I thought maybe Wesley Crawford was next.
Oh, he is.
Okay.
Wesley Crawford. Come forward. I think is this criminal trial?
Teresa.
So the last thing I had, he was in the hospital.
He has been restored to competency owner.
Okay. So have you had a chance to confer with the state?
I have.
Do you have all the discovery?
I believe I do. And they've made a counteroffer today. My client has rejected that. So I need a trial setting, Judge.
State, how long do you expect this trial to last?
Season chief, Your Honor, just like 2 days.
All right, Ms. Ferguson, this will be a 2-day trial. And it's on Wesley Crawford, and we'll need a quick one. A quick turnaround.
Do you guys want me to send out an impact report just in case any cutters get called?
When is that?
That's the 21st.
Judge, I'm especially set in Uvalde for a sex case that they've been resetting me because I keep getting stuck in Bear County. So they gave me a special setting on the 21st. That it should be done in 4 days.
Okay. She's specially set out of county.
Okay. I also have them going on the 29th as well. You guys are set.
August 29th?
Sure.
29.
Yeah, y'all have,
No parece,
I don't have that marked down.
hold on.
I know the 186 has impact on the 28th.
They'll work.
Yeah, they sent me there.
Mhm.
No, the 7th.
Nobody likes me.
What?
You can do September 12th.
Judge, on September 12th, I'm going to take my mother on her dream vacation of a lifetime to Spain.
Oh, wow.
After she kicked cancer, I promised her that I would take her. And
Oh,
that's
you
the
have to
week.
do that. The only thing that would stop that if you decide to stay here, try the case, I get a visiting judge and I take your mom. I could do that.
She's a handful.
Yeah. All right. So what,
October 10th.
October 10th?
Winner, winner.
All right. We'll be back on October 10th. And October 10th will be your plea deadline date and jury trial date.
Thank you, Judge.
All right. Is there anything else?
Does he need a written reset? Judge?
Yes, they're going to give him a reset form.
All right, have a seat and I'll get you that. And then the interpreter is here for Mr. Rivas.
All right. Hi. How are you doing today?
Good. How are you?
Oh, great. It's a beautiful day. It's Friday's Eve.
Yes, it is.
All right. So her client is Adis Hernandez Rivas, ADIS. Adis. I never know where the accent falls. And it's cause number 2023 CR 4371A. And is this criminal trial division as well too?
Yes.
All right. So we are back here for a setting. The last time we were here, I know you were in Del Rio. And so it was for discovery. Where are we on discovery?
Judge, I've received some stuff. I believe I'm still waiting on a couple other things. I'm not sure I have all the reports for the autopsy. I've talked to Mr. Garaham this morning to let him know that I am missing a few things. So, he asked me to ask him for one more reset to have the discovery complied with.
Yes, sir.
60 days, is that enough time?
Yes, yes.
All right, Ms. Ferguson, can you give me a 60-day reset for discovery?
I guess, I can put it the same day or 20 days.
Sure.
All right, the 10th
Yes, what was it, October?
is October 10th.
10/10.
That's a Tuesday.
Okay.
All right, so we'll,
Discovery judge.
yes, that's discovery. You don't want a shock to say, nope, it's trial.
Well, make sure Angelini's not here.
October 5th.
Oh.
That's the other day.
That's it.
Okay,
Oh, that's when, yeah, that's the other murder that's coming back.
Yeah.
all right, so you want October 5th or October 10th?
October 10th would be best, but if you want to put me October 5th, I can come here at that. Well,
All right, we'll put it down for October 10th. And Mr. Hernandez, that will be the day that both attorneys will make sure they have all the discovery. And then after that, the state will be able to tender an offer, and I'll give you a quick turnaround date for a plea deadline date. Do you have any questions? No. All right, thank you.
de acuerdo me entregando la licencia de obras, ¿ok?
Alice. Hernandez.
Who's here on Angel Montoya? All right, so we have the motion to revoke and we have a new number 1. Where are we?
Yes, Your Honor, the state tendered an offer, global offer to resolve both the new charge and the MTR. I believe Mr. Piker wanted a reset to confer with his client regarding both matters.
I do. There's video involved and there's a witness and there may be a missing complaining witness. And I mean, this is a first setting. I want to be able to develop that and make sure I'm doing the right thing.
Okay. All right, Ms. Ferguson. On this case, set it in 30 days and set is that enough time, counsel?
I believe so.
All right, and give me the 30-day reset for a contested MTR, and then the new case will be in 30 days as well.
September 5th.
Is September 5th good for you, counsel?
Yes.
All right, we're going to come back on September 5th. On that date, we'll have a contested hearing and we'll see what happens with the other case.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Thank you.
All right, once you sign the reset form, you're excused. Deputy Laura, I'm trying not to jinx this. I'm sorry, I just put it in the universe, didn't I? Oh. Chase Gordon,
Yes, Your Honor.
and are you all ready to proceed?
Yes, we have an announcement for the court, Your Honor.
What is that announcement?
Yes, Judge. So in reference to this motion to enter adjudication of guilt, we have a proposition in the works for potential DDRF, mental health inpatients.
All right, you all are all in the wrong place. You're over there, counsel.
For DDRF inpatient, Judge, this is the duly diagnosed residential facility through probation. The only issue, Judge, is at this time, he's being charged with a new allegation. This is the first time I brought up the new number 1 to the states, and they just needed to confirm with the CW that she just, in fact, does not want to move forward with charges and ultimately just wants him to get help. Just to
All right, does anybody want to call the complainant now?
The state just attempted to make a phone call to the complainant and left a voicemail at the only number we have currently for the complaint.
Do you have the complainant's number?
Judge, she's listed as Jane Doe in the offense reports. My plan was to get with my client's mother to have her get with the complaining witness to get in contact with the state just to corroborate.
All right, let's do this. Why don't you talk to your complainant? Find out what his mother's number is, if he knows it, or the complainant's number, and you and the state can talk to the complaining witness. So if the agreement is for DDRF and people are telling me there's mental health issues, which it appears to be because I ordered a MIC evaluation.
We'll go counseling with him. Looking at the choice that he made and looking at how to use the tools that God has given him to be able to address those things, being very open in our conversation, again, using the Bible as our guidance to counsel him.
And so you are aware of the charges of why he's before the court today?
I am, yes.
In the times that you've worked with him, has he ever denied what he did that day?
No.
Those days?
From the very beginning, he's been very honest about his word choice. And it has made it even a point in every one of our meetings to not only pray for his situation, but for the victim as well in her family.
And so in working with him, has he expressed remorse for his actions at that time?
Very, very remorseful, repentant heart as well for that choice. Yes.
And together, have you guys been working towards ways to prevent anything like this from ever happening again?
We have. We've looked at also, the tools that has and in looking at, accountability, not only just on our one-on-one meetings, but even through some of the technology as well.
And are you, would you describe yourself as a person who's holding him accountable?
I would, yes.
Okay. And how so?
Well, number one, and it's something that I wanted to make note of, is I was a victim of this exact thing, which was very difficult to overcome. And again, knowing that God has healed me and he can do that. And even to give me a heart to be able to reach out to someone who has caused pain to another person and help them with stuff.
And have you seen in the past year positive changes with Alejandro?
Very positive. He's opened up. He has shared a lot about what he has gone through. And again, regardless of the outcome of today, that he would continue on this path.
And do you feel that he would be an excellent candidate for supervision and working in the community?
I do. I think Alejandro would best suit the community to be part of it and be productive. But I do understand it.
And if the judge does grant that, will you continue working with Alejandro to hold him accountable for his actions?
Absolutely. Number one, Alejandro is accountable himself, but as a support to him, I definitely would be there to have him, and our men's group would love to have him weekly. Yeah.
And when you met with him, did you meet with him just online through counseling or also in the home?
No, we met personally. Majority of our meetings were in the home, although we did use Zoom and did do phone calls. While I traveled to Africa as well. We have a ministry there. So when I was there, we did still continue to meet on Zoom.
And so you've met his parents,
I have, yes.
And does he help in the care of his parents?
He's a very vital role in the care of his father and his mother in the home. And so, again, I think it would be best with supervision and that he would be able to be productive and help the family and all.
Okay, thank you. I'll pass the witness.
State.
Just briefly, what is the demographics of your church?
Yes.
All right, excuse me, everyone, make sure you whisper.
No. So again, we are primarily a men's ministry. We have about 200 members. But we also have a women's group that my wife leads. She's a pastor as well. And then we have a larger group in Africa, which is about 400 members in Liberia, West Africa.
Are there children that attend your church?
They are. We have youth groups, and myself and my wife, we do teach youth Bible studies as well.
Is there a teen program? Like a young teen church program?
Well, we designate it as youth, so that would be anywhere from 5th grade through high school. Kind of group. Yeah.
And are there services where the groups are intermingled, like a congregation?
Co-ed or yes. So we do have co-ed. Again, we have leadership that that helps and assists with co-ed Bible studies. And that's primarily what we do. We don't have them segregated. They are together.
Okay. No further questions.
All right, anything else?
Nothing further.
All right, you may call your next witness.
I call Alejandro Trevino.
All right, can you raise your right hand? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, you may lower your hand. State your name for the record.
Alejandro Hernandez Trevino.
All right, defense.
Thank you. Alejandro, who are your parents?
Ruben and Patricia Trevino.
And are they here today in court with you?
Yes, ma'am.
And have they come to all of the court settings with you?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Please give the judge a little bit of information about your parents.
Yes, they're, wonderful. My dad, has been a hard worker his whole life. Has had major bodily injury due to his work. He's had back surgery, 2 knee surgeries. He's in to get a new back surgery, hopefully a knee replacement. My mom has battled cancer, which was really hard. And she beat it, but every day, you just think, and they're the best things in this world, and it hurts, that I hurt them, but I'm hopefully will continue to help them regardless of the time frame, but
So let me ask you this, sir. Do you currently live with them?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you help care for them?
Yes, ma'am.
Has your father had physical falls where you've actually had to help pick them up and take them to a safe place?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. And you've graduated high school. What other degrees have you received?
I have an associate's in engineering from Blinn College and a bachelor's degree in engineering from A&M University.
Up until your arrest, were you working?
Yes, ma'am.
And then you lost that job when you were arrested, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
You've been on bond conditions this entire time?
Yes.
Do you remember when you went on the monitor, what the date was?
I think around May 16th,
Okay.
I believe.
And was that full house arrest or partial house arrest?
Full house arrest.
And to your knowledge, have there been any violations reported to the court while you've been on bond?
No, ma'am.
Now, before we came up here today, did you review with me the PSI and TAP report?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you agree with everything that was written in there?
Yes, ma'am.
If the judge is to give you and grant your application for deferred adjudication, are you willing to follow any and all conditions of the supervision?
Any and everything.
You understand that with the offense, no matter if the judge grants your application or if you're sent to prison, you will be having to comply with Chapter 62 for the rest of your life,
Yes, ma'am.
correct? Have you done your own research to understand what that's going to entail?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now, specifically, after we reviewed the TAP evaluation and the PSI report, did I hand you the second document, the email from the victim's mother?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Did you review that letter?
Yes.
Were you aware of the mental health issues with the victim prior to your relationship with her?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Did reading that open your eyes?
Yes.
Okay. How so?
You don't think what your actions mean until you see it. And that hurts more than all of this. Being responsible for those feelings and that hurts. because I don't want to be responsible for someone being in pain. And that hurts more than anything, and I am deeply sorry. And I just hope that, God helps everyone, and
Now, when you say you don't want to be responsible, you understand you are responsible.
yes, ma'am.
You're not denying anything.
No, ma'am.
And if the judge grants you your supervision, or even if the judge does send you to prison, will you continue spending the rest of your life making up and feeling sorry for what you did?
Yes, ma'am.
I'll pass the witness.
Your Honor, I have no questions for that.
All right. And you were aware that the complainant was underage, is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Is there any other questions?
There's no other questions and there's no other witnesses, just argument.
All right, the court will hear argument, and I appreciate your honesty.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, Your Honor. My client, the reason we submitted the documents to you is I've gone through all of the evidence with my client. So he is well aware of what was submitted in the plea agreement and the stipulations, as well as anything that was and everything that was conducted during the investigation. He has, Brittany.
Oh,
sorry. He has no questions or no disputes about anything that was presented. Even with me in our conversations, he was always very honest about his actions. Yes, he did know how old she was. However, to him, in his mind, even though she was younger, this was a relationship, and he believed that. And then I believe it's even in either the prosecution guide or the later statement, is the two of them had discussed everything, recognized that it was wrong, and then that's when everything ended. He was later arrested. He was always honest about everything. He is simply asking for the court's mercy in allowing him to go on to deferred adjudication. No matter what happens, he is always going to regret his decisions at that time. However, by granting his application, he'll be able to stay home. He'll be able to continue caring for his family. He'll be able to continue making amends there and receiving the treatment while he is on the supervision. And so that is what he is asking for. And he understands that that is asking a lot. He understands and recognizes the pain that he's put on everybody else, not just the victim, but also the victim's mother and her family. And he only hopes to be able to show you that he will be able to complete the supervision in a timely and orderly fashion and never come back in front of this court ever again.
Right. Any closing?
Your Honor, we're silent. Your Honor, so I'll maintain my silence.
So, Mr. Trevino, I do appreciate the fact that you've done a lot of things to change yourself and work on yourself. The issue with this case and what sticks out in my mind, this is not an issue where you did not know she was underage. If this were an issue where you knew that or thought that she was of age, maybe I would be doing something differently. So I'm going to find you guilty. I'm going to require Chapter 62 registration. There's to be no contact with the complainant. I'm going to give you credit for any time served. I'm going to sentence you to 5 years in the prison. I'm going to show you what's entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes.
All right, because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. And because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, we can go off the record. I've had plenty of people to appear before me charged with an offense like this. And I will tell you, you are the first person who has truly acknowledged what they did was wrong and are actually working on bettering themselves. Good luck to you.
Yes.
Oscar Martinez. Who's here on Oscar Martinez?
I think Mr. DeLeon stepped down for that Oscar Martinez.
Angela Gonzalez.
I know.
Hello. Yes.
Would it be okay if I gave Mr. Robinson a piece of paper to write out a letter?
I'm sorry, who?
Mr. Robinson.
Oh, sure.
Oh, thank you.
Just let the deputy know.
Morning, Your Honor.
All right. Are you all ready to proceed?
Yes, Judge.
Court is calling 2020 CR 5322C, State of Texas versus Angela Gonzalez. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Daniel Escobar from the state of Texas.
Defense?
Larry Bloomquist for the defense.
Are you Angela Gonzalez?
Yes, ma'am.
Showing you what's entitled motion to revoke community supervision. Did you review that with your attorney?
Yes.
Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you the same Angela Gonzalez who was placed on community supervision in 2020 CR 5322C for the offense of robbery on November 19, 2020 for a term of 5 years? Is that you?
Yes, sir.
State?
Violated condition number 1, on or about the 31st day of March 2022 in Bexar County, Texas. The defendant, Angela Gonzalez, committed the offense of assault in violation of condition number 1.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
Your Honor, state waives all the violations.
Any objections to the waivers?
No, Your Honor.
All right. Did you understand by pleading true to violation of condition number 1, court could find it true, grant the motion, sentence you up to 5 years in prison and up to $1,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes.
Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition number 1?
Yes,
Can't
we
hear.
Yes.
Court will find violation of condition number 1 true. Is there a proposed agreement?
Yes, Judge, is to continue the defendant on probation, to add a no contact order with the victim in the assault case, to add in anger management and MRT, and she's also going to take the plea in the misdemeanor case to run concurrent with this one. And that's county court cause number, sorry, I had it in front of me. 709518.
All right. Probation? Has she done anything on probation other than commit a new offense?
Yes, Your Honor.
Her UAs for the last year at least have been negative. There's been a couple of diluted. She did finish the outpatient program. She completed her parenting class. And she did obtain her high school diploma.
All right. What is this assault about?
Judge, there was there's her boyfriend's daughter, who she is, or her boyfriend's sister, who she is right now my client, her primary caretaker. She was involved in a fight at school, and my client, instead of breaking up the fight, she did punch that young lady. And I think that
So students are in a fight. She goes to the school and
there's some parents trying to break up the fight, and my client starts to try to break up the fight, but loses her cool and punches the young lady.
And when you say young lady, are we talking about a child?
I would guess, yes. I don't know her exact age. I think she's about 15 years of age.
Okay.
And what I would just tell the court, and if you want me, I can call my client as a witness.
Yes, let's do that.
Okay, let's do that. Can you raise your
Sure. Can you raise your right hand? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, you do.
You can lower your hand if you state your name for the record.
Angela Gonzalez.
All right. So what have you learned since you've been on probation?
Honestly, Judge, I learned a lot. I'm glad that you put me on probation the first time. I was able to get my diploma, and I actually got better jobs within the years that I've been on probation because of my diploma. Because of you, I'm able to see my other 2 kids that originally the kids' grandma wouldn't allow me to. We have a better bond. I get to see them every Sunday. And she lets me take them to the park, sit with them and be with them, birthdays, holidays. That's something that I didn't have before you put me on probation, and I really want to say I do appreciate that. Right now, I did learn a lot, because me having to take care of my sister-in-law as well, it made me grow up a lot, just because my husband's mom suffers from seizures and strokes. So that put me on a higher level to where I need to be focused on my kids. It's not about anything else but my kids. I want them to have a better life than what I'm going through right now. They don't deserve for me to be here and then me missing out of their lives on all 4 of my kids. I just recently had a baby. He's 9 months. So I mean,
Who's with your baby now?
My sister's friend's mom. She's helping me babysit right now. So I mean, I just hope that you see that I did learn from this past years. I've been coming out clean again because of you, Judge. I stopped smoking. And it honestly, everything just bettered my life. And this was an honestly mistake. I did went to the school and I did talk to the principal.
Not a mistake. It was a choice, right?
A choice, my bad. I did talk to the principal. I tried to have a meeting with the other girl's mom. And like I said, at the time I was pregnant, it was a choice, not a mistake.
And let me just clarify that, Judge. Can I just ask you one question about that?
Let me
Okay.
hear. Yes.
The school was just not taking that step to where she had to walk out of school campus to come home crying to us. We sent her back home thinking it was going to be the right thing, but turned out to be not the right thing. In my opinion, I should have just left her home and none of this would have happened. And I messed up. I honestly did. And I just hope that you could give me a second chance and let me prove you and everybody wrong.
And the point I wanted just to clarify for the judge is, Your Honor, she had actually reported that her daughter, or the girl who she considers her daughter, was being bullied after school by these several girls. And she had been reporting that to the school and they hadn't taken any action. And unfortunately, I think one thing I just tell the court is I've had extensive conversations with Angela. She's an extremely great person. She's made some bad decisions. And one of the things that I've been talking to her about is her need to make better decisions. And she's doing a lot of great things. Unfortunately, she had this horrible decision that she made that's put her in front of you. And I can tell the court, I feel like she's very, very remorseful for what's happened. I think she's realized that not only has she put herself in peril, but she's put the kids that she's caring for.
What steps have you taken with the school?
She longer doesn't go to that school. It was a middle school. I just enrolled her in Highlands High School.
Okay.
So, I mean, right now that school is out of I will never put my kids in that school just because they don't know how to take steps on how to protect their students.
All right, State.
So Judge, we were able to talk to the complainant in that case's family. It was very difficult getting a hold of them, but we were able to do that earlier this morning. I did explain what our options were. They did indicate that they were okay with this approach. I told them exactly what I was going to do. I don't know any of the claims of bullying. None of that came forward through the police reports or anything that we had available. So I can't substantiate that.
All right. So this is what the court is going to do. Court will deny the motion, alternate amend conditions, probation, either anger management or MRT, not both. So whichever one probation feels would fit best for her, that's the one we'll go with. All right. Is there anything else you need from the court?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I'm asking her. I hope you don't need, do you need anything else from me, counsel?
No, I want to just thank the court because I believe that she's going to do well. And I think that I just want to thank the court.
Oh, you're welcome. Well, based upon what probation is telling me, she is doing well. So you need to continue doing what you're doing. You understand?
Thank you so much.
Is there anything else you need from the court?
I promise you won't see me again.
All right. Well, I can see you again if you completed everything and maybe you want to get off early. Yes.
Judge, I was just going to ask for that no contact with the complainant.
All right. And who's the complainant?
Her name is Victoria Rodella.
So no contact with Victoria. What's the last name?
Rodella, Rodela.
All right. So you're not to have any contact with that complainant. You understand?
Yes.
Only other thing, this is just a run concurrent with the misdemeanor case.
Yes.
Right.
And I'm going to make a schedule, Judge, to get complete on that as soon as possible.
All right. What is the cause number in that?
That's CC 709-518.
508?
518.
And state, we're off the record, and state that you informed them downstairs what their plea should be?
So I did put a note in the system, exactly the details of the length of probation, the type of probation, the other conditions. I did say standard conditions, so they should know what to do.
All right. Thank you. Hello. All right.
Sorry, Judge.
So, oh, no problem. Probation. On this case, this was the motion to revoke. And Mr. Brooks worked his magic.
Yes, Your Honor. So she's going to plead through to one of the violations so we can take care of the motion to revoke. And then we're gonna put in the paperwork possibly for a transfer to Maverick County and to release only to the facility that is going to pick her up tomorrow.
Okay. All right. Court is calling 2023 CR 2055W State of Texas versus Kiara Gomez. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Jason Garahan, Your Honor.
Defense?
Will Brooks for the defendant, Ms. Gomez.
And are you Ms. Gomez?
Yes, ma'am.
Showing you what's entitled motion to enter adjudication of guilty and revoke community supervision. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you the same Kiara Gomez who was placed on deferred adjudication in 2023 CR 2055W for the offense of theft, $150,000 to $30,000 of a vehicle on March 9th, 2023 for a term of 3 years? Is that you?
Yes, ma'am.
State?
Violated condition number 4, in Bear County, Texas, the defendant, Kira Gomez, did then and there fail to report to the supervision officer as directed for the months of April 2023 in violation of condition number 4.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
True.
We'll waive the remaining violation.
Any objections?
No objections to the waiver, Judge.
Did you understand by pleading true to a violation of condition number 4, the court could find it true, grant the motion, find you guilty, sentence you up to 20 years in prison and up to $10,000 fine?
Yes, ma'am.
Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition number 4?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find violation of condition number 4 true. Is there an agreement?
There is not, Judge.
It's open, I mean, it's
Yeah.
quasi agreement, but it's open to the court, Your Honor. The state's just open to the court.
Okay. All right. Defense, what are you requesting?
Judge, a couple of things. Some background on Ms. Gomez, I think might help the court understand her. The nature of the underlying case itself was she took an ambulance for where she lives in Eagle Pass and was driving herself to treatment because she was using at that time, her drug of choice was methamphetamine. I believe that was January of this year.
31st.
She was granted probation by the court and she went to an inpatient recovery program. Is that right?
Yes, after being released.
After being released, she doesn't have any sort of ties to our community, Judge. She finished her time up there and then you said you.
I went back home.
Okay, she went back home to Eagle Pass at that time, Judge. She's not been on probation before, so this is new to her. But obviously a personal responsibility issue, Judge. I did. She is Kickapoo, Judge. That's her community down there. I spoke with a gentleman named Raul, and he is a staff member at New Hope Healing Grounds.
I'm sorry, New Hope?
New Hope Healing Grounds, Judge.
Mhm.
And that is the treatment facility they have on the reservation where she lives, Judge. There are no inpatient facilities. I checked with both him. She's unable to access it through them because of her status right now. And then additionally, I reached out and spoke with the state representative for that area, which includes Maverick County. And because of the size of the county and lack of population, there's no specialty courts, there's no inpatient facilities. So this would seem to be the best option for her, Judge.
Mhm.
She does have, and Mr. Raul with
New Hope Healing was able to verify that she has a place to live there, and her sister would be living with her on the reservation, and the same place where the facility is located. So in other words, they're in the same community, and they are responsible for transportation to and from meetings and things of that nature. So they'll help her in that regard.
All right. So this is a transfer to Eagle Pass,
To Maverick County.
Maverick County. And this is still in Texas, correct?
Yes, it is, Judge.
All right, then the court is going to deny the motion. And probation, are you in agreement with this? Thank you. Court is going to deny the motion, alternate amend conditions to include a transfer to Maverick County, and also for her to receive treatment through New Hope Healing Grounds. You're to follow all recommendations and conditions of New Hope Healing Grounds. You're to provide a release to probation so they can be updated on your progress. And probation, is there anything else?
Your Honor, just until the transfer is complete, we would ask that she would report virtually.
Okay. All right, and you're to report by Zoom every 2 weeks until transfer. And are they going to be addressing prenatal issues with her as well?
I think, did you tell me your sister's in there? I think she's actually going to have access to all the services through this, Judge, and on the reservation as well. Yeah.
All right, so you're going to have to provide proof of the prenatal care to probation,
And
as far as that you're getting that done and you're taking care of that.
that means my doctor visits, right?
Yes, your doctor visits.
And Judge, if I may,
Yes.
in speaking with the center, they're going to arrange for her for transportation down there tomorrow. But if the court could order no release except to them.
Yes, I'm putting in there, I'm sorry, I probably didn't say it on the record, but she is to be released to an official from New Hope Healing Grounds only.
Thanks, Judge.
All right, is there anything else?
Nothing further.
All right, we can go off the record. This is your chance. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Everything that you do, everything that you ingest, even my understanding, your emotional well-being, the babies pick up on that. So if you want your baby to be born healthy and have a great chance and I want to say, to come into this world, having great opportunities, it's going to have to start with you. You understand?
Yes, sir.
And this court, probation, communication is key. If something is happening at the facility that you're being transferred and you feel as though they're not addressing issues, or you feel it isn't what you thought it was, instead of up and leaving, you need to contact probation. And then we can all address those issues by Zoom.
Yes, sir.
And if that were the case, I will even ask Mr. Brooks to be placed back on your case, since he's aware of everything and aware of different programs that may be available. And I will tell you this, the fact that we were just here so recently and Mr. Brooks immediately got on top of everything and calling people from out of county, he did great work by doing that. Okay. All right. You're welcome.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. Luis Gomez.
Ms. Gomez, just have a seat.
Yes, you may. Bye. Brittany believes in leaving people behind. All right, are you all ready to proceed on this?
Yes, Judge.
All right, the court is calling 2023 CR 1424, State of Texas versus Luis Angel Gomez. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Daniel Escobar for the state of Texas.
Defense?
Joanne Nickel for Mr. Gomez.
Are you Mr. Gomez?
Yes, ma'am.
Showing you what's entitled Motion to Enter Adjudication of Guilty and Revoke Community Supervision. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you the same Luis Angel Gomez who was placed on deferred adjudication in 2023 CR 1424 for the offense of possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1 gram to 4 grams on April 6, 2023 for a period of 6 years? Is that you?
Yes, ma'am.
State?
Violated condition number 2, on or about the 4th day of May, 2023 in Bexar County, Texas. The defendant, Luis Angel Gomez, did then and there admit to illegal use of a controlled substance, namely marijuana, in violation of condition number 2.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
True.
Your Honor, state waives all the violations.
Any objections?
No objection, Judge.
All right. Did you understand by pleading true to violation of condition number 2, the court could find it true, grant the motion, find you guilty, sentence you up to 10 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine?
Yes, ma'am.
Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition number 2?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find violation of condition number 2 true. Is there an agreement?
Yes, Your Honor, it's to deny the motion, amend conditions to include SATIF and remain in the Bexar County Jail until bail is available.
All right. Is there anything that will preclude him from going to SATIF? Any gang affiliation or anything of that nature?
None that I'm aware of, Judge.
Mr. Gomez?
No, ma'am.
All right, Mr. Gomez, I saw that I had referred you to felony drug court and you never appeared. You didn't show up for your screening. And then they tried all numbers. They tried your family and you didn't show up. Why? You want to raise your right hand? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you can lower your hand, state your name for the record.
Luis Gomez.
All right, why didn't you show up to your felony drug court appointments? Just tell the truth.
I just wasn't ready.
All right. So what have you been using other than marijuana?
Well,
Here's the thing, you need to be honest because I'm trying to make a decision on whether or not I'm going to follow this agreement or whether or not I send you to prison.
just meth and heroin.
All right. So does everybody feel as though meth, heroin, and marijuana is going to be addressed with SATIF? Or does it need to be something more intensive? Because he doesn't, and I mean this in the kindest of way. I remember you, Mr. Gomez, and you're looking different and not in a good way. So I'm trying to figure out, it looks like you've lost even more weight. I'm trying to figure out what would be the best to help you. Now I'm leaning towards inpatient treatment, but it's going to be inpatient treatment and then felony drug court, and hopefully a place will open up for him. So I'm just trying to see if SATIF is a good place for him since it's marijuana, heroin, and meth.
Your Honor, our SATIF program is geared for alcohol and drug dependence. We will do and we do have an aftercare program with that.
Okay.
And the aftercare is 90 to 120 days.
Okay.
So they will follow him for an extended amount of time. The other option we have is Safe P, and that is also alcohol and drug dependence.
All right. This is what I'll do. If there's no objection from probation, I'll deny the motion, alternate conditions to include SATIF, follow with aftercare if not accepted into felony drug court.
The aftercare is.
Well, no, I already know if he's accepted in a felony drug court is going to take him and have him do the aftercare. But I just want to make sure that felony drug court is a component.
Yes, Your Honor. So can we just add felony drug court?
Yes.
Just so that we make sure that he's in the aftercare program until accepted into felony drug court.
Yes. All right, Mr. Gomez, is there anything else you need?
No, ma'am.
All right, you're going to remain in custody until you're transferred to SATIF. You understand? You need to take advantage of that program because the drugs you're using, that's a deadly combination. Using any drugs is a deadly combination, but heroin, meth, and marijuana, That's a major problem. Do not be the person on the news where I get a report and they say, oh, we're terminating his probation because I get a deceased starter. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. If you need anything, we're here to help you. And this court communication is key. Make sure you stay in touch with probation. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Judge. May we be excused?
Yes. All right. So Norma and Vashon, we're going to move our book club meeting to August 11th. That's a Friday. And we'll do it by Zoom so that Caroline can finish reading. Oh, and today is our Friday, really?
Yes, ma'am.
So I'll still be at the office working, but you all will be able to work upstairs. All right. Good seeing you guys.
What started as an ordinary court docket suddenly took an unexpected turn when the judge noticed someone secretly taking photos inside the courtroom. As attorneys discussed discovery deadlines in a criminal case, the judge immediately stopped the proceedings after spotting suspicious behavior in the gallery. The judge called the man forward and asked a direct question. Why are you taking photos in court? When the man apologized, the judge didn't let it slide. Instead, the judge asked for his full name, checked whether he had any cases pending before the court, and demanded to know who he had photographed. The judge then ordered the man to hand his phone to the deputy and delete every photo he had taken without permission. It was a clear reminder that courtroom rules apply to everyone, whether you're a party in the case or simply sitting in the audience. Once the situation was under control, the hearing continued with attorneys discussing discovery, plea negotiations, and future trial dates. The judge carefully explained the next steps, making sure both sides understood the schedule